even look away. Can you tell me what to do? Your eyes, they no longer speak for you. Inside, tell me where you hide the truth. Inside, tell me where you hide the truth. If you want me to stay, I need you to know you can never ever leave me alone. If you want me to stay, I need you to know I can't. No, I can never let you go.
This is it. This is my moment. My journey to the stage has finally come. Playing with the pros against the pros. Getting here wasn't easy. It took long days of hard work, dedication, and a passion to keep moving forward. And it's that passion that's driving me to keep going, even if I don't know what lies ahead. But I do know one thing. It all started here.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to root on the home team here. CSGM finally picked up a Counter-Strike team, and I feel like this was a long time coming. It was something that we had talked about for a while, but didn't really know if we wanted to do it or not. But we had a couple players on this team, Spectrum, Classic, and Tixie, who've been around CSGM for quite some time. And they picked up a few guys on their roster, Highbridge and Koa. And this team right now is 6-4, so they got a lot to get into playoffs and an even longer road to get into IM. But you know what? First time around, you never know what can happen. A lot of skill here. Tonight, I'm going to be joined by my good friend Zhao, another longtime CSGM member. How you doing, friend?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm pumped up because despite, we cast these games, multiple games a week. We've been doing it for a long time, but I've never felt this much like I want this team to win than I do right now. It may be because it's like my own team, I guess now, but
yeah,
I really want them to perform, and maybe I'll try not to be biased. You know what I mean? We'll probably be the opposite of biased, really, because we know these guys.
I'm going to critique every little mistake they make. Just especially Spectrum.
Like Dank says, can't wait to watch classic bait all game. You know what? That's gonna happen. I played a scrim with these guys the other day. Highbridge was coming home late from work, and I played a few rounds on this map. And of course, we lost every round that I was playing. But once it went live, Highbridge came on. They absolutely dominated these guys, and I forgot what team they were playing, but it was close. And then they just got their groove, and they were firing all cylinders. So it was pretty nice. 200 IQ though, they have a little bit better record right now in ESEA, and some of the players are very good from what I've been hearing. So this is kind of like a big test, I think, for Team CSGM. And as you can see on the top, it says Loyalty Esports. That's because we can't change the name for like 2 weeks or whatever it is. But,
I just want to say that train's like such a I know it was added back to Mapu about 8 months ago or whatever you want to say, but when it comes down to open league and intermediate league teams, just starting out for one season, maybe not as tactically adept as maybe an IM or a main team. It doesn't always come down to skill in these games. It doesn't always come down to who's the better team. A lot of it just comes down to who has the better strats on their terrorist side, who can hold on CT. And
yeah, absolutely.
I think these guys obviously on CSGM have chemistry. They've played a lot together, and I think that's going to play a big part of them potentially winning this game.
Should be a good match. We've seen a lot of train this week, obviously. That was the map pick, so a lot of upsets in some of the CSGM clients for sure. Teams that we thought were definitely going to win didn't come home with a W, but either way, we're going to be underway here. Round number 1, CSGM versus 200 IQ players. And this is pretty standard buy, I think, on both sides. What do you think?
Yeah, Tixie picking up a smoke and a diffuse kit is probably a good move on the CT side train, because you can lose if they rush B halls quick, and you only have 1 or 2 players on the CT side playing there. It's pretty much a routine situation right off the bat. So they're gonna push right out fucking upper here.
Classic holding strong right now. Gets one with the dome piece. And death from above, not gonna happen. He denies him. Rotate coming in as the teammates all on the B site now. Looks like 200 IQ players changing their mind. Heading down ladder now, I believe that's called, not pop dog anymore. 2 real quick there. Tixie on 2 health. Instantly puts this in a totally different situation right now. Bomb is going to get planted, and it's going to be a 2v3 retake as Tixie has the kit, but he's very, very low. 2 HP. They could breathe on him, and he'll die. Highbridge going in here for the entry frag. They get spotted out with Sandwich. Tixie coming around on the flank. There is a small trade there, and now it's a 1v1. Tixie 2 health with a kit. They know he's lit. And 1 shot from that stolen USP gets him. So actually the round looked like it was good, but I don't know what happened there.
On the T side, really, what happened there is that they lost their original 2 picks when they're trying to push B halls. It was a really sloppy push by 200 IQ players, but 3 guys on the upper side, and they weren't executing really the site. They were just kind of trying to take long range aim duels with Glocks, which never really works out. So they lost 2 guys to Classic, who was playing Spindle, and then they did just a panic rotate back to down ladder, and it actually worked out. They got the first 2 opening picks, one at the bomb, and I could push.
You think the rotate from CSGM was too fast?
I don't think it was really the rotate. I think leaving 2 guys on the outer bomb site was a good move. I think what happened was they should have played a little more retakey, I would say. They put really exposed when they were playing. One of them was playing, I believe it was Train Stop, which is like super exposed to ladder. And one guy was playing left side bomb train. He just peeked a little too much. He got taken out. But it was a 5v3. There was no reason to really peek them. So all you have to do is hold. You have a guy with a kid. The mistake was just peeking the guys. They were able to overwhelm them and had plenty of time to get in post-play positions.
Well, I talked to the guys before the match, and they told me that their pistol strat typically was to push B fast and then send the bomb with one other person down ladder for an A-plant fake. So I don't know. They should have watched ladder, maybe, knowing that ahead of time. I don't know why they played it that way. But that round going to the way of 200 IQ is the Deagle buy from Loyalty. I keep saying Loyalty. That's going to mess me up. From CSGM does get... how many did they kill there? 2? 3 guys?
I think they killed 2 guys there. Yeah, just a standard save here by CSGM. 2 USPs, 2 P50s, 157. Chinju, I think it is, on the 200 IQ side. He's sticking with his MAC-10. Looks like he's going to build up some money here.
Yeah, they kind of chose the wrong side when pushed up at the Brown Halls here. So the AK going to make quick work of these fellas as they pile out a pop dog here. Spectrum last man standing with a USP and a Dream. That nade going to do a little bit of damage on him, but Chingu trying to pick up some extra cash with this MAC-10 and gets them 3-0 now. As we're going to see a buy round coming out for CSGM.
They got to throw a quick molly here on T-Con. A lot of the T strats revolve around getting out the T connector, or T-Con, whatever you want to call it, really fast and getting into that like Olaf area, and then have 2 guys drop down ladder so they can split the outside bomb site. And I think what CSGM needs to do is quick molly so they can't push out. And I can see they're just pushing out, and they do molly. It's a little too late though.
Yeah, a little bad timing there for sure. Shots coming off here. Wall of smoke there. Mochilla going to be flanking on the side. That molly tick ain't going to hit him. He gets 2. Double spray down. Spectrum low. Hybrids on the flank ain't going to last too long here. These boys might just opt to save at this point, unless they're just feeling crazy. It's a 2v3, so this is possible. No kits on the sides of CSGM.
Yeah, they should save here. Spectrum, there's no kits on them. Spectrum's at 28 health. And then he's just wide peeking, and he actually kills someone. I don't know why that guy peeked out bomb train.
Yeah, he's tucked into E-Box here. They both fall almost simultaneously as 200 picks up the first pistol round, or the first full buy anyway, and CSGM going to be pretty much broke.
Yeah, they were a little late on that. I believe CSGM, I don't know who it was, but they jumped on the bomb train before throwing the molly to T-Con, and it gave the T's enough time to actually push 3 guys out towards D-Box and Olaf. And they just had the smoke wall, and I mean, CSGM was just stuck in the like train stop area. They had 1 guy push Ivy.
Yeah, that molly almost landed behind them, once they were already out, so.
You have to like come out Z and just throw that immediately and hope that it just lands in a good spot, because if you wait, they're going to already be out. You're going to have to deal with them coming in 3 different directions from ladder, from E-Box, from Olaf/Hell. So they really need to get that molly down a lot quicker, but it looks like they're going to be half by here, staying above 2K, except Tixie is going to be a little below, but mostly a half by.
Yeah, I'm doing a little lurk play over here. Koa trying to get some information outside of Abby now as he takes an off shot to the chest. It's going to leave them one man down for this defense here, and 200 right now is fully equipped. I mean, they got a ton of nades and they're ready to roll here, but a lot of patience here. I don't think they want to push in. Maybe they anticipate the pistols being stacked up or something. They don't want to lose any of these guns. Spectrum, 2 kills with a CZ from him. It's going to put things slightly in the favor of CSGM right now as Mochilla evens it up. 2 for him as well. Classic Tixie, last 2 remain.
Very winnable round for 2.
Yeah, very winnable. Look at the HP here on Cabot and Chilla here. 34 health between them. And now this fake over to the A side here. So, well, I mean, what's the plan here for CSGM? Do you want to split sites like this, or would it be better to stack one site?
I think you should split sites, but I think you should play a really retakey position instead of sitting in the bomb site. Because you're going to get traded. He doesn't get the finish.
Yeah, Tixie was kind of in a bad spot there. Classic. All by himself. P250. He could definitely win this one. One goes down. Up on top of Train. Solo. 40 health here. As Mochilla, though, ends it 5-0 now. For 200 IQ. And that was actually, like you said, almost a winnable round. I think if Tixie would have been back in Old Bomb, maybe.
And he got a little, he overextended a little bit coming off Old Bomb, trying to get train stop. I mean, they haven't peaked Decon in a while, so he probably should have assumed that they probably weren't coming from that side. It seemed like he heard him a little too late, and they just pushed out. I mean, I still think he should have gotten the first pick. The guy had, what, 11 health?
Yep.
Just one bullet with the 5.7. He just got out-aimed, pretty much. But they do throw the mollies here, so they... But unfortunately, they had no intentions of fast rushing. They're going to throw their smoke wall and just execute.
Highbridge waiting a little too long almost to take that shot. Almost gave him enough time to get out of there. Trades did come out. Pop flashes as they encroach onto the A side. Right now, Classic staring at nothing. But the rotate's coming in, so he's still in a good spot here. Maybe, no, Bomb. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be backing out into Brown Halls. Look at this boost here from Schwann.
Spectrum should have peeked off that shot.
Probably could have gone.
Instead, they're going to go back up ladders. They're going to get away. Oh.
Nice. Spectrum on the lurk. Gets one, so evens it up 3-3 now as Classic still holding strong. But 200 have not committed to any of the sites yet. They're really trying to figure out what's what. Going for maybe like a triple fake here through Ivy.
I think this double op on CSGM side was really a smart idea, playing that single guy on B Classic. Just sitting back towards oil train, the back bomb site.
I like the positioning from Spectrum and Spectrum and Highbridge right now. They really got this site covered.
He's got to turn around though.
Got spotted out.
Gonna come up Ivy right behind him. Oh,
whoa! Double kill! Schwann all by himself now. Hell of a shot from Highbridge. Puts this into a 1v2, and they smoked 3 for him. That was huge.
200 just whiffed so hard coming out Ivy. Both their players missed a solid 10 bullets, and Highbridge just spins around and gets a collateral. Oh my god. He didn't have armor either. Yeah, Highbridge had a glass cannon. I don't want to say that was lucky, but that was fucking lucky. I mean, luck and the fact that the guy he pre-shot. It looks like he pre-fired the angle when he came out Ivy. Gave Highbridge enough time to spin around. He hadn't actually seen it yet, so a little bit of a premature shot.
Well, despite them winning the round, CSGM doesn't have a lot to work with here as Lamasses and whatnot. And they really need to start watching this green train here as Mochilla's pushed through there several times in a row. Highbridge, another shot connects for him. 3-4 now.
Classic needs to hold the angle out Z here.
Bomb gets planted here. Another smoke grenade. Going to slow things down just a bit.
There's a player holding Z from on top of the green train.
Yeah, they have a really nice defense right now. Schwann gets another one. Frito Bandito taking out Highbridge. Cole from behind. Biden his time here. Doesn't want to give anything away just yet. Spots out Schwann. Smokes him down. Famas spray. Switches targets. Not enough to get him. So 6 on the board for 200 IQ. And this is just not optimal here for CSGM.
CSGM was late on their molly again. Throwing it towards Decon. A little bit of a delay on the molly. I believe Highbridge maybe wanted to go for a peek, or somebody wanted to peek Z from Z first before anyone threw any utility, but gave 200 enough time to get, I think it was 3 players out. And that guy was, I don't know who it was, but one of their players was literally green train / hell, maybe 13 seconds. He just ran up. And he picked the guy who was on bomb train easily, so gave him a lot of positioning.
Now pistol buy coming out here as they do get one P250 putting in work, but Cavan says I don't think so as they engage down into Ivy. Spectrum falls to an 8, and it's going to be a 2v4. Really, as expected here, they didn't have much to work with at all.
Yeah, it looks like Highbridge might be able to get a pick here. Now they check the spot. Fortunate for him. There's no way he gets a pick. Come on, Classic. You can do it. Get at least one.
They're not really pushing them here. They don't want to engage them.
Yeah, those pistols are really strong, especially with the armor. One bullet to the head. That's all it takes.
Taking a look at the scoreboard here real quick, we can see that Tixie's having a bit of issues. Maybe that PC restart disabled his cheats. I don't know.
A lot of the time, he seems like he's the guy who buys like a kit. And, you know, it's like more of a support role. I don't know if he's taking on the in-game leading role, but
I think Highbridge is their IGL.
well, then Tixie's just.
Well, look at this ping here too. Look at Highbridge's ping, 108 ping right now. That sucks.
Probably bad routing to the server, whatever it is. That actually
I had
happened
some
to me.
ENS issues myself today. Chaz and I were doing tech support on my computer for an hour trying to fix it.
Yeah, I also had I was in a match train yesterday, and I had about 150 ping, like the first half.
Oh, Frito Bandito spazzing out over there. Finally connects onto Classic.
The ESC is having some issues with routing. Yeah, it looks like just a pistol buy here from CSGM. Trying to stay above 2K again. Get a full buy going the next round. Tixie has a deagle and a kit without armor, so like I said again, he seems like he's more of a support role. Always buying the kit. Did on the pistol rounds as well. So.
I don't know why they're doing that though. Like he's actually a pretty good aimer. I guess somebody has to do it, right? Somebody needs to buy a kit, I suppose. Highbridge, 2 for 3 follow-up. So right now, absolutely devastating for 200 IQ is Schwan, last man standing with this op coming out of Ivy. And 2 AKs picked up now for CSGM. This is definitely a winnable round for them.
Questionable peak by Tixie on Ivy there.
Wow, big round. Absolutely needed that one too. 3 AKs picked up as well, so that's going to help them get a buy off here and save a little bit of cash.
Yeah, pistols are just crazy. Spectrum gets like, I think he two-tapped 2 guys in T-Con with that CZ, so.
Blown away because I like to yell, dude.
I think really what's important
That's
is that
bad.
what they really need to look at on CSGM side is the fact that they keep winning these like really nail-biting rounds or like pistol rounds, you know what I'm saying? So whatever positions they're playing, it seems like they're playing a little more aggressive towards the T-Con area. They're putting like 2 guys close ladder, 2 guys close to T-Con, and they're able to get the opening picks on the 200 players. And this time, you know, they play back. It looks like they're gonna works out for them this time. Maybe playing a little more aggressive on the CT side could benefit them when they do have guns.
Well, I wasn't. Well, I was watching Highbridge poking around Ivy, so I don't know if they got that Molly down early. But it seemed like 200 IQ wasn't able to push through as quickly as normal. Look at that bomb working its way, over to the B side right now in upper. Classic watching the angle, looks away at the last second, but Molotov from him gonna inform the enemy team that we got folks over here waiting for your arrival. Here is Frito, Bandito, and Cabin. Give me the last 2 alive, and looking at their economy right now, this could possibly be a save play. 50 seconds left on the clock. They'd have to probably make a move here the next 10 seconds, and they're not together at all, which would make me think that this might be a save.
Yeah, probably a safe call here. I mean, Cabin's on 2,000, and then what's Frito Bandito got? Another 2,000. So yeah, probably a good idea to save. Probably drop guns for their teammates. It's interesting because they played CSGM played back, which I didn't think was a good idea because every time they did play back, the 200 players just pushed out fast, like towards hell, and would get the opening picks, and they did. The Molly on T-Con was late again. They were able to push out hell towards Green Chain, but the difference was that they had 4 guys in the outer bomb site, and they were just holding the angles. Like they weren't like peeking towards E-Box, they weren't peeking towards ladder. They were just holding like the push angles. So they were holding hell side, and they were holding like 5-6 train, and they were holding like bomb train push. and they just waited for them to run into their crosshairs, which would also work. I mean, if they're hard pushing every round, then you might as well just wait for them instead of peek them, right? It looks like it worked out for them. They only lost by one guy, so.
Well, despite Hybrid's insane ping right now, leading the pack. 11 kills, top frag on the server. Tixie's still sitting on 1.
Sorry, they didn't lose anybody that round.
I think even when I scrimmed with them on this map, I had 3 kills at this point. They're stepping up, buddy. Tech 9 armor and some AKs and a bunch of nonsense coming out for 200 IQ. Very confident buy from them. As their money is all over the place right now. If they lose this one, they're going to have another, either a save or very strange buy like this one.
Yeah, it was really iffy buy. I think the 2 players that did save their guns opted to buy utility instead of drop weapons for their teammates, which I kind of disagree with. I'm pretty sure 2 of them could have bought AKs for their teammates instead of throwing the smoke, buying the smokes and stuff. Instead, they have 3 guys on pistols. Interesting call out. Chingu has a Tech 9 and no armor.
YOLO.
I have not seen that.
You know, a lot of back and forth here going on between Highbridge and Koa near Ivy, as they're not really sure what the deal is. Tixie does get one. The trade from Frito Bandito comes out. Molotov's going to be flying around, and this bomb might get planted here in the smoke. They're pushing onto this site. AK spray long distance. Highbridge gets 1, not enough for 2. Nice shot from Koa. Is that Molotov going to keep them at bay? And 1 man left. Koa says, I don't think so. This man is very good on this op. Just needs to find his groove, and maybe they found it, but that round did kill 3 members of CSGM, so they're going to have to dig into their pocketbooks just a bit.
Yeah, 200 pushed 4 guys out T-Con that round after they threw that little, I guess, mini smoke wall that they usually do. And they went to throw a molly towards, I believe it was Z. And that would have blocked out 2 of the CT players from pushing in, which could have benefited them to get the bomb down. But I believe whoever was throwing the molly, one of their teammates ran into them and it knocked the molly, and I think it exploded just in midair. It was able, both B players for CSGM were able to rotate easily, and it was just
The
a wipe
old
up.
mid-air molly trick, dude. Works every time. M4 spray from Spectrum playing that sneaky spot. Pulls out the USP for a 4K. Big man on campus, Spec baby. Just joined the squad last night. Finally made his commitment for life to CSGM. All of these players provided me with a blood oath and a 40-season contract. They're not going anywhere.
Season 66.
Right. They'll be my age before they can join another team.
Pretty standard default setup for 200 here. Put 2 guys at the brown halls and then 2 guys towards T-Con and 1 guy watching Ivy push. I actually like this default. I don't like when the T's actually put a guy towards like pushed Ivy towards the dumpster area, because a lot of the time you're gonna get picked by whoever the CT Ivy player is with an off. They're playing a little smarter here. I think they should throw their fake smokes. They should throw their smoke wall that they normally do on A and then just push brown halls, because a lot of the time CSGM rotates all their players towards the A site after those smokes are thrown, and they probably catch them all. But looks like they're just gonna group up in brown halls with 3 players, get ready to execute.
Execute is going to be coming in here. 51 seconds left on the clock. Classic loves playing that B side here. That bomb working its way, though, somewhere else.
Yeah, it's in White House.
Coming up through bathrooms now. Yeah, it's flashbang, smokes. The call for the rotate's going to be coming in. Molly to slow them down a bit, and they might change their minds. I don't know. They're getting, I mean, the instant reaction there from. Oh no, Classic gets caught off guard. Tixie does get the opener there, but that bomb is going to get planted. Chingu on the flank, spray down occurs. 3v4, retake going to be underway now. As Koa going to be peeking around here, and Z trying to land a shot, and he does. Little help from his friends as they're pushing up on the oil train. Chingu low. Down to 13, but they need to start working here. Pot shots all around. Well, Chilla looked like he took a shot to the head, but he didn't die. Another almost kill there. 6 HP left for him. Almost a double straight down, and they win the round.
That was an extremely sloppy execution by 200. They were going out one by one down the lower ramp, and then one by one, like 2 guys pushed out the upper site, and then they were just wide peeing everything on the retake. They got saved by, who was it? Mochilla's aim there in the end, getting that instant 2 headshots. What did he have?
He got shot so many times it didn't die. Like if he would have died, obviously they probably would have won that one, but like they just couldn't finish him off. He got tagged quite a bit from oil, and then back down to 6.
I believe he had 10 or maybe lower than 10 health, and he was able to get 2 headshots. So
Average.
they just got lucky there. It was really sloppy execution all around, and they were just able to win aim duels in the late round. But Hybrid's pushing Ivy there.
Yeah, he did that. He's done that a couple times there. Koa does get a pick, so the trades are even now. Galil on Frito Bandito. And maybe if CSGM had some or even frag grenade at the end there, they could have turned the tides on that previous round. But we're getting real close to the end of the half here as 200 IQ definitely leading the pack, and 8 rounds on T side is definitely, you could call that winning your T side for sure.
Yeah, especially seeing as CSGM, like you said, had just picked up Spectrum, so their executes, their strats might not be able to execute them as well, just because he might not be, you know, just whatever.
They've scrimmed 3 times total with this lineup. This is their first.
But like a lot of teams, there's like the normal like mid round call type strats, like defaults and everything, which everyone pretty much knows. But then every team has like their set strats that they like to run, and a lot of times that has, you know, certain players going in certain positions, and they're expected to know where to go. So they might have to direct Spectrum a little bit, and that might delay their executes a little bit on the T side. But you never know. He might just
stop. Throw that molly into T-Con earlier and stop pushing through Ivy. Probably a good call there. Frito Bandito, last man standing right now on this Galil, and I think they're going to go hunting him down here, maybe. They want to kill him. God, they're right next to the guy. Oh, he landed a shot. Did he? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. They all survived. So, final round of the half here. Not a lot of cash to work with on 200 IQ. Loyalty would love to end this 7-8. Not an optimal score line, but at least it's something to work with now.
Yeah, 6-8 scoreline. I mean, they should win this round. They got Mochilla has a Glock. Why does Mochilla have a Glock?
I don't know. I mean, he's got $200 extra. He probably, instead of 2 flashbangs, well, he really couldn't have got anything, to be honest. Somebody could have dropped him. No, I don't think anybody could have got him anything.
He bought 2 flashbangs and not. Okay. So
yeah.
I don't know why Mochilla has a Glock. It's really bothering me.
Doesn't matter anymore. He could have had a Negev. Still would have died for that op shot from Koa. So put this into a 5v4, looking pretty good right now as Highbridge trying to get some intel. They are stacked up in ladder right now.
Highbridge is in perfect position.
Mowdown. 1, 2, 3. Not enough for 4. Frito Bandito all by his lonesome here with the Galil that he saved from the previous round. And he goes down. So CSGM ends this half 7-8. Like I said, not bad, but we got to see how their T side works, because if 200 IQ has any competence at all on their CT side, they're probably going to shut CSGM down here.
Yeah, I'm hoping that their pistol strat isn't comprised of everyone buy armor and rush brown holes, because that would be very disappointing. I expect more from the CSGM alumni than a Suka rush B strat. I mean, Tixie isn't hitting anything right now, so he should probably buy, you know, some arm or some nades for them so they can execute A. I really like to see like a split, maybe 2 guys drop ladder, 1 guy just throw their smokes, then walk out T-Con and a double up Ivy. All execute at the same time. It's always a good strat on T side, but Tixie buys armor. They all buy armor. They have no utility.
Spectrum has a decoy grenade. You never know how useful that's going to be. Hybrid still with that 108 ping. I feel bad for him. I don't know what server this ended up being played on, but I know it's probably close to maybe Texas or Dallas, possibly. Pot shots coming out. The bomb's still over there near the T-spawn, T-con area. Not really committed to any one thing in particular at this point. There's 200 IQ playing very passive. Don't want to guess up. They want to advantage with those USPs. So this definitely isn't as sick a Blat Rush B. CSGM taking this one pretty slow, honestly.
Yeah, really spread out all around the halls area. It looks like they're probably going to mess up hit B if I were to just assume, unless they drop 2 guys ladder here and push out T-con. Looks like they might actually do that. So no utility could be the factor here, because if they just hit the USP 1 taps, then.
Well, 1 taps do start coming out here from long distance. Making their way onto the site right now. Ko does get one, but Tixie falls, and Classic instantly gets a trade. So 3-3. They're running out of time. 30 seconds left on the clock. Bomb is going down. Nice shot from Classic. That's going to open things up for sure. Chingu, Cabin. Last 2 remain. Look at Cabin from behind. Not enough to finish him off. Oh my God, so close. 3 HP. And he finally gets his revenge. I'm going to be ticking away now as these guys have very defensive positioning here. Classic in trouble.
No kids
No
on the
kits.
side.
Yeah, no kits on the side here. They're just, look at this. Look at this play here. They do not want to fight these guys at all. They're running away. He's got to go for the defuse. Kevin does get one. Shots are coming out. He falls. And no matter what happens here, I think CSG, yep, they'll pick up this round for sure. Good way to start things off.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I like how they split it. They put 2 guys down ladder and then 2 guys out T-con. I don't like the fact that they didn't have any utility. I think if 200 IQ had better aim, they probably would have just slaughtered them. But either way, they got their round win at 8-8 here. Looks like 200 IQ is gonna buy 3 Deagles, 157, and a scout.
Well, they left the bomb at T-spawn. They'd done this before. They did this in the scrim, and I yelled at them for it. Hopefully they at least get it up into T-con area. This could cause some problems for them, especially if they get onto a site quickly, take control of it.
I actually really like when teams, when they force up, they buy Deagles and scouts. Because if that scout hits someone, just tags them, Deagle's 1 shot. It's a 1-shot kill. So all this scout has to do is just keep body tagging people. Doesn't even have to aim for the head, and his teammates will finish him off. Easy peasy.
Schwam, I don't know if he saw hybrids there or what, but he's been holding that angle and like thinking that he's been there the whole time.
Tagged him. So they're gonna push him now with the Deagles.
Yeah, he's got this AK there. He's got to land these shots. Not gonna be enough. The pistol Deagle takes him out. Wow. That should not have happened. 53 seconds left on this clock as Koa's over there on the B side right now saying, hey guys, there's nobody over here. Little do they know, 3 players stacked up coming out of T-con right now like clowns out of a car. This looks like it's starting to be an execute here. This weird buy on loyalty could be a problem. Schwab gets another one there as Koa falls. Mech 10s are real. Spectrum lands one. Should get planted here. Classic watching the flank. I think Frito Bandito hurt him. AK spray connects, and we got ourselves a retake underway. Mochilla gets 2, all down to Classic now. The flash and a molly, 1v3. What the hell happened this round?
He can still win this if he just dropped the molly on him.
He doesn't have one. Oh! That's my boy.
And no time.
Actually, he might. If he would have stuck it there, he could have. No, Classic knows he's not on it, so there's no reason. When we go for the peak. Oh, no, turn around.
Really, really terrible retake there by 200 IQ. They did a 3v1. Yeah, everything looked well, and then they both sat on bomb tree. And I don't know why they did that. I don't understand the logic behind that.
Maybe they didn't know that anyone was up there, or maybe they heard something, towards... Well, the other player got killed coming out by Classic, who was in upper, so they should have known there was a guy there. I mean, there's not much they could have done, really. They didn't have anything to defend themselves here. So
yeah,
Tixie's still sticking with the Mac 10.
I don't know who it was, but whoever the scout, I believe it was Swan, he was towards the Z side, and he had the scout, and he was scoped in on upper when they were defusing the bomb. And I think he just missed the shot. Cossack was able to kill both players. Pretty much his fault. They lost the round.
Well, this smoke wall execute on A kind of goes to waste because all the 200 boys went over to B. Weren't able to see that fantastic wall of smoke or not, but they're looking to try to get a gun out here, setting up for exits. Got pretty heavy. AK spray from Koa gets one, not enough for two. Nice shot from Chingu, land the USP in the dome. It's a little tagged from his friend. He might die here. They take a lot of damage, but they manage to survive. So nice. Only Koa there. Loyalty now 10 rounds on the board. This is a big round here for 200 IQ for sure. First rifle buy this half. They're going to have to make something work. If they lose this one, they're going to be in a bit of a predicament. They're going to be on this weird loss bonus situation where they're going to have to buy. It's going to put them at a big disadvantage.
Yeah, I mean, this is their first buy round, so they basically just put everything they had into it. And yeah, $150 on one. Pandino's got 100.
Yeah, and they don't have much to work with either. I mean, they're sitting on no head armor, barely any nades, and one kit. So
it's all going to come down to just a smart execute by CSGM. If they threw that wall of smokes again, they'd probably work out for them. Seeing as Chinju already on 9 HP, so the retake potential from him is probably very limited. Although is he the guy playing B? No, Swan is. Okay, so they swapped Swan out for Chinju after he got lit, and Swan's just going to hold it with the op.
Execute underway. Molotov's going to force the issue here as they're playing very passive position. Tixie does get one. Hybrids coming up on the flank. A little bit of how do you like that, but ain't going to happen. Cabin lands a shot. Hybrids falls. Classic looking to retaliate. Get some vengeance for his teammate, and they're so low. Look at the HP left over on 200 IQ. Did they run through a molly?
What do they have? What do they have? 30 health total?
Yeah.
Little math skills going on here.
That's good. You're good at math, dude. I failed math, dude. I didn't know where Africa was on the map.
What? Smart decision here to save, especially when they had 30 health.
Yeah, let's get a +1 in chat here for Terabad Tixie. Thank you, Chrissy boy. You know, oh, well, Spectre or Tixie does manage to pick off one here. So they do manage to survive with 2 guns. Not an optimal situation, but it probably will get them in a position to buy up something here, right?
Yeah, I mean, when you save 2 guns, I mean, that's basically 2 FAMASs that you can drop to your teammates. So what they should do is obviously drop 2 FAMASs. One guy's going to be on like an advanced pistol or maybe an SMG. And then they should place probably more like some close positions. They've been playing really far back on the C2 side. Like on the outer bomb site, they haven't done any aggression towards like the Ticon area, ladder area. So I'm maybe some aggression. So when CSGM throws that wall of smokes on the outer bomb site, they won't expect anyone being close Ticon or close ladder, and they'll be able to get some easy picks with this. It looks like they're gonna save instead. I disagree with what they're doing. I think they should have bought here.
Look at this! Look at this big, huge stack up under the B site right now.
Getting him down.
Cabin. Oh, double spray, triple Koa, not enough for 3. As instantly 2 get blasted out there. They were split up. This is what you're talking about. Why were they doing that? Why were they so spread out here?
I have no idea, man.
Well,
Looks like they were just running a default, but
2 HP Schwan looking for an AK to pick up and save.
Hey, Tixie's starting to heat up a little bit here in the late.
You heard Chrissy boy talking shit about him in chat. Not too bad here. They're in some good spots. They really can't afford to lose. Well, they do have some money here, but they'd
they
like
got plenty of money. They should be hunting him right now. They definitely should be trying to hunt this gun down. Especially seeing as the money on 200 is not as good as it could be, obviously. So when you have $7,000, it's probably a good idea to try to hunt.
They're sending Tixie on the hunt right now. He's making a lot of noise, but all he has to do is breathe. Oh, he died from the bomb! Wow.
Oh my
God. That big. How embarrassing. CSGM right now, 12-8, looking pretty good, but as we said, 200 IQ can have another buy here for sure. And I think this is probably the most important round of the game for them.
Yeah, I think I still think they should get aggressive on the outer bomb site. Get close like 5-6 train or maybe close ladder. Throw some mollies, throw some smokes to get some good positioning. It looks like they're gonna push Ivy alone. The op Swan. I think one of the T's is holding this. Who is it?
Yeah, they're setting up for an execute here right now. Smokes. Let me line it up here. Chaz, press Alt on hybrid just smoke, will you? I want to see where that goes. Show the fans, dude. Show the fans. They're probably down to 1 minute, maybe even later than that. I don't know. Probably want to burn as much utility as they can. Smokes are going to be coming out now. Gavin fell off of the train. Counter mollies there. Spectrum and everybody inside the smoke. Does get one. Mo Chilla falls. Molotov ticking away on Cabin. Sure, classic hurt him. Ain't going to matter as he takes him out. Highbridge putting in work. 3-3 now. Retake going to be underway. Nice shot from Koa. All down to Frito Bandito at this point here. M4 in a dream. 46 HP as he's stuck over there by stop sign. And these boys are not giving anything away. Nice shot from Tixie. 8 kills for him now. Is 13 on the board, and this is what I'm talking about. What do you do here if you're 200 IQ? Are you buying?
I still disagree with the fact that they're not showing any aggression on the outer bomb site. They're still just waiting for CSGM to throw that wall of smokes and just execute. They don't know where they're coming from, and obviously there's smokes everywhere. They can't see anything, and they're just getting caught off guard by CSGM players. I don't know why they don't get at least a little aggressive. It's 8-13. Try something else. But looks like they're gonna be a half by here. I think this is a good decision. I think you're gonna want to save your guns, especially on the CT side. When on train, there's a lot of long distance angles, unless you're in the ladder in the halls area. So definitely a good decision to stay above 2K and just buy pistols. Obviously, pistols are very
Highbridge having a bit of a money issue himself. Only $50. Everybody else on his team, thousandaires. They execute underway. So pistols going for the defensive retake here. Flashbangs, etc. Hybrid's going to be running in, planting that bomb up close and personal here. P250 from Schwad gets 2 and picks up an AK for his efforts. Kind of changes the tides absolutely here. Is Hybrid Spectrum, last 2 men standing. What is happening right now? They just got completely bulldozed. That was a huge round for 200 IQ. Pick up an op and 2 AKs, 3 AKs.
Yeah, definitely smart round by Swam there, pushing, getting 4 kills. Huge round for him, especially when he just had a P250. It's crazy.
What happened there? I
guess CSGM just got a little, honestly, cocky. He's got a little cocky with the gun. They just kind of pushed up. They gave the pistols so much. They just got really close to the pistols. Pistols obviously 2-shot, close range, and they were just able to get.
Pistols are balanced.
Yeah, it's $300. That's $300 gun for you right there. By the way, just so you know.
$300 gun, yeah. Dome pieces all around. Spectrum already falling. Early in this round here.
Yeah, 4v5. Definitely a good position for 200 IQ to come back into the game.
Only down 4 rounds here, and they are on CT side, so anything can happen at this point. CSGM needs to get a couple picks here. Keep this freight train moving. 200 right now has a lot of cash left, so even if they lose this round, they're still going to be able to buy into the following here. So 3 left now. Mochilla in a great spot. If there's no flash out here, Tixie's going to get blasted. And then there it is. Not enough.
Come on, Tixie.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Classic going to be. That's standard Tixie play right there.
He had a full set of nades when he peeked that. What is he doing?
Yeah, they should have flashed out there for sure. Classic on 10 HP. Ain't gonna matter as he gets smoked. Frito Bandito gets some revenge on Highbridge.
Yeah, I only
200 IQ in double digits.
I wasn't just taking a jab at Tixie there. That was pretty much the whole CSGM team. I think 3 or 4 players died with a full set of nades on them. The first few rounds on their T side, it looks like they were throwing that smoke wall, which is really good for them. 200 IQ wasn't playing it correctly on the CT side. They were able to push up the open picks, but these last 2 rounds, like 3 rounds, CSGM is just like not using their utility the way they should. They're getting
Big
paying for
YOLO
it.
rush here. 2 kills already. Chingu does get 1, but that bomb probably going to get down here real quick. Frito Bandito trying to get the AK spray to tag somebody. Not going to be there, though. The bomb gets planted. Retake underway. AK long distance. Koa doing some damage.
Full set of nades on 3 guys.
They need to nade right now. So, CSGM needs to start mollying. They need to start smoking. And stop taking these duels. Mochilla gets 1. This retake is absolutely possible at this point. Hybrid solo, 7 health.
Koa has a molly. You can molly the bomb here. Doesn't matter.
Oh no. Well, bomb doesn't get mollied, unfortunately, because there's a smoke there. Goes to defuse, he's missing him!
Oh my god. He just ninja'd him.
Oh my god. They won? How did they win?
He didn't have enough time on the defuse.
Oh my god, that was terrible. That was the most puggy shit I've ever seen in my entire life. You saw 3 guys with full nades die. Gotta use that utility, boys. That they stole that round from 200 IQ. I don't think they should have won that one. That retake was looking really good. They just got out aimed on a couple spots.
I mean, they should not have won that round. I'm sorry.
No, they should not have. No, absolutely not.
They did not use
completely
any
stole
utility on that retake. They didn't use it. They kept taking aim duels. I mean, the CTs had low health, and they still lost the aim duels to them. And then that ninja, oh my god, they should not have won that round in any case. But they get a little lucky on the CSGO gods, give them a little nod, and
despite them winning the round, Spectrum sitting on a CZ here.
I like what 200 IQ.
Oh, he didn't kill him.
I like this aggressive play towards ladder. I feel like it's changing pace. They haven't done this all game. Two CSGM players low on HP. This is still winnable, even in a 2-on-4. So it depends on how they decided to retake here. Chingu has a nade, so he could, if he were to nade towards Ebox.
Well, they know exactly where he is right now. Stop sign. He drops all down to Schwan with the AWP. He gets full flashed. Nobody able to connect there. He might just try to save this gun.
Probably a good idea. He's at $1,800.
Well, let's look at the cash. I mean, we're going to the match point here. Loss bonus pretty much reset here for 200 IQ. They're not going to have much, if anything. They're going to have
they don't have any money.
They're going to have no more than $3,000 on most of the players. Cabin's going to have some cash plus this op save, so they're probably going to be able to get 2 rifles out. But I mean, honestly, I think UMP and like full nades would be preferable here.
I think it's
These guys can't die. They cannot die right now. They all have to survive.
I think what's kind of crazy. I mean, little Hybrid is top fragging in the server with 106 ping the whole game.
He's an absolutely fantastic player. He's really good,
and he's the agile. That's really incredible. I haven't met the guy, but he seems like he's.
And with Spectrum being picked up on the team, that's going to add another element of just really good, really smart players. But they haven't won yet. We do see 2 M4s and op and up here for the side of 200 IQ, and we've seen them win these weird buy rounds against CSGM. So
and CSGM pushing 4 guys. They have no default here. They pushed 4 guys into halls. This is how they lost last time against the pistol from Swan. So unless they use their utility correctly here, use their mollies, use their smokes, they're probably gonna get picked off by who's that? Is that Bandito playing all the way back train with a?
Yeah, it's Bandito and Chinga Chumadre.
Yeah, I don't know why Bandito's playing all the way so far back with pistols.
Oh, that flashbang going to cause some problems here. Everybody flashed out. Oh, Chingu gets one from Spools. Frito Bandito comes out with another one. So 2 men already on the B site going for the bomb plant, but he's not sure what's what. His partner, Koa from Heaven, can't really watch any angles because of this smoke here. Blocking his path. Shot comes out. Spectrum does get one post-plant positioning here. Koa going to be pushing out of the smoke, trying to find Schwan. They hear him jumping around from behind. Mochilla gets one, and now he's pushed up on sidewalk. They've completely changed positions.
Yeah, this is huge. If you were to... Oh my god, no way.
Have a Molotov here.
Has a kid.
Get a bank out. Top shot misses. That's it. CSGM, first game. with the new org. Congratulations, boys. They picked that one up, but it wasn't very convincing. They made a lot of mistakes on the CT side for sure.
Those last 2 rounds there, they went back to what they were doing in the early T side, the early T half. They were using their nades. They weren't just running into trying to take aim goals like Tixie. Tixie doing that a lot. But yeah, they pushed into the site. They got. It looks like they threw their smokes. They used their mollies, and I mean it was pretty basic. They just won their aim duels. I mean, I don't know.
Boy says you suck. I waited 50 minutes on this. So either way, CSGM picks up their first win of the new org, and trying to see here. So they're sitting at 7-4 now. So 3 more games before they get into playoffs. It's going to be a long road. Highbridge, what's up, buddy?
What's up, dude?
Listen, you're carrying this team. Tixie is dead weight. You got 100 ping. What's going through your mind?
I'm just trying to kill the person in front of me. That's all.
Listen, we got to talk about this Ivy push.
Oh, dude.
Stop it.
Okay. No, I was just doing it like randomly. I was trying to time it perfectly to like make them mad. That's it. And then I realized it wouldn't work. I didn't do it again.
One thing we noticed on your CT side, your guys' T-Con mollies was always late. Always late.
Yeah, that's something we're gonna
who's
work
ever
on.
responsible for that, you might want to have a talk with them.
Yeah, we're gonna work on that.
But no, overall good performance. You guys eked that one out. Got a little scary. I know that Ja was concerned.
Sorry,
no, we had it the whole time.
Yeah, had it in the bag. Well, congratulations on that one, dude. And looking forward to watching some more of your games.
Thanks.
And I think this new roster is going to be quite potent. So 3 more to get into playoffs, 2 more to IM.
Yes, sir.
It's incredible how you did so well with 106 ping the whole game.
Yeah, what
Thank
server
you.
was this on?
Denver, but the ESEA server is bumping the ping up a little bit more than usual. Usually I play with 60 or 70 in Denver.
Well, you guys did a good job either way. So thank you, Ja, for casting with me tonight.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chaz, for running the camera, and thank you to everybody for tuning in. This is Isa with CSGM, and as always,
We cast.
This is it. This is my moment. My journey to the stage has finally come. Playing with the pros against the pros. Getting here wasn't easy. It took long days of hard work, dedication, and a passion to keep moving forward. And it's that passion that's driving me to keep going, even if I don't know what lies ahead. But I do know one thing. It all started here.